Hello, and welcome to Leaf's Odyssey. This is a puzzle game by ludobloom, who, for anybody who's been following me for the Drawed content, probably will know as Alex Diener or as Hook. Yeah, I've been looking for another puzzle game to try out, and this has been on my radar for quite a while, so hopefully this will be something I like. I imagine it will be. I haven't seen much of this game, but from the few screenshots and like maybe the first minute or so of the developer's commentary let's play of his own game, it is very Drawed-like in appearance. But we also have keys there, so maybe this is like a mix of Drawed and Drawed RPG in some of the mechanics and probably some original stuff as well. I'm not going to try to just draw too many comparisons. Also, the music went away as soon as I started the game. Okay, so signs are just auto-read for you. Okay. I can... Yeah, I've got a cursor that gives me a number. Rooms are 24 by 16. Starting from 1-1. Interesting choice. You're a coder. Why are you not starting from 0-0? I guess this is for people who aren't into the programming. Okay. Can I right-click? I can. I can... Yellow flowers. Overgrown grass. Okay. Signpost unread. Oh, that's nice. We got clouds as well then? I do. Die. Pit. Pits are only 2 deep. Okay. I don't know why I need to check all that. I'm not just stalling. I'm actually familiarizing myself with the interface. Okay. Leaf is our character, who is a ferret, I think. As you play the game, various puzzle mechanisms, behaviors, and interactions you've experienced will be recorded here. Okay, so we've got a reference guide for elements, but it updates in real time, so no spoilers. That's a nice a nice implementation. Tower of Destiny ahead. Follow road. Okay. Attack with the arrows and space to wait. Yeah, so being able to wait is really important in a game like this, otherwise we have parity issues. What are these called? Flying snake. Suppose that is accurate. And they highlight, so probably kill all the snakes to open the red door. Monster gate, yep. Door. Prime key, Terra key, okay. Sky key, Kernel, star. Okay, well, we need a green key, basically. How do you move? So if I move twice, yeah. There don't appear to be diagonals. That's like too... Do this. Wait. You slide. Now you're going this way. Not what I was expecting. Okay, so do you get locked into horizontal or vertical? Let's see what it has to say. Well, no, let's let the level design speak for itself. So the reason I spent so much time on that was just because I'm assuming that there will eventually probably very quickly get to a point where I need to manipulate where the enemies are. They do not move the way I was expecting. They seem to pick either horizontal or vertical and then just stick with it until a certain point. But we will see. Okay, so cracked brick wall. Wait. Wait here. Alright, no problem. Rooms have names as well. This is the snake pit. Traction, okay. Yeah, so this is where yeah. So getting it stuck in there is the easy way. I'm just trying to see if there's another way of doing it. Also, green key, check mark. This room is finished. Yeah, there is a green key in this room. Okay. You are... trapdoor. Ah. Okay, well I can see what's going on here. Just backspace, delete, R. Okay, R works. So we're relying on the fact that you're gonna stay that pattern, and we can stay on a door, and we're fine. Okay. Distance. So this looks like the tutorial level, I guess, explaining how these flying snakes work. Nothing special about that. On the way out. Okay, this seems like development on a theme. We need to... Oops. Is there a backup? Controls. Keyboard. Undo is Z. Okay. The rest of that, because there might be spoilers. So this is not going to be enough distance. And there's a trapdoor. Okay. The trapdoor, so I need you to follow me. I wonder if these tiles are markings. But here's the only spot I can get any distance. Now here I can get some distance. Okay. Also, yeah, once you've cleared a room, trapdoors come back. Doors stay in their new state. So pretty typical for what I'm used to from Prod. Brawl, oh boy. Yeah. Well, that didn't work, so what can we do instead? I guess we go up here. That didn't work either. That works though. Wait on trapdoor, you're fine. And this room is showing that the trapdoors will come back when I leave. Oh. I immediately saw what was going wrong there. I need to at least go this far. Okay, not too bad. Yeah, so getting the flying snake stuck up here was gonna be a problem. Okay, racetrack, huh? So same kind of idea. I need to keep you out of the trap. Probably means I want to just wait here. Okay. That worked fine. Do you guys have a movement order? 1, 4, 3, 2. Okay. As expected. With this floor, okay. care about you being there? Is this just to force me to move? It's just to force me to move up like this. Okay. Okay, so I didn't need to move back. What I needed to do then... I can't wait here. Have to do that. Try to get up here. Okay, I could go here and you're safe. Not too bad. Yep. Back we go. Once I'm done this dungeon, I'm going to look in the journal and see if it'll explain a little bit more about these flying snakes. Bridge over nothing. Okay. Presumably, we're going to be going in this direction, because otherwise... Otherwise, we have a problem. So if I wait a turn, I can change it so they're not coming at the same time. Okay. Collapsing road. Yeah, okay. This is... well, it shows a couple of things. Actually, a whole bunch of things. So, we can end a turn on a trapdoor and we're fine. You can have trapdoors underneath broken walls, which is something that you can't do in Drawd, at least without scripting. If I right-click on this, will it tell me that? It does, okay. Do we have another one to look at, though? What a regular one looks like. Also, can I... yeah, okay. That RPG preview thing works. Nice. Alright, so what am I actually trying to do here? I guess... this is the obvious one. So if I just run at this point, they will get to me eventually. You, however, are interesting because I'm going to come in here, across this way, and then I'm pretty sure I lose this because I step up here, snake flies up, and then I have to wait. So I need one of these two to be following me for this. I also changed my mouse settings recently, so if you see me overshooting things slightly, that's the reason. I'm trying to learn a new mouse setting for some RTS stuff that I'm working on. So if I go this way first, go like this, and that prevents the one snake from being a problem. However, okay, I do get one... no, I don't get one turn. I guess that's fine, because I can get you out of there. In fact, I can even do it from here. Now you'll come to me. I can actually just go now, can't I? Okay, I'm getting an intuition for how these things work. And here is our third key. Okay. Around the bend. Well, we have two ways we can do this. We do need to hit all of those walls, so I could look ahead, or I could just go. Oh, we could have a wall over pit. Okay. So there are two options here. I've already messed this up. I can wait, but then you get stuck up there, and that's not good. Okay, so all sorts of things went wrong. Let's just try the other direction and see if it's better. Okay, we do have a third thing that we can do, which is we can trigger this in advance. I guess we probably want to, just because that's the only way that one snake isn't going to be an issue. And then this setup on the left here makes me think I probably just want to start on this side. Yeah, because I can deal with all of those just fine. Okay. I was not gonna lie, I was kind of expecting a room cleared pop-up, but that's totally fine that that is not the case. I don't think Draw RPG has that either. Used to certain things. Also, there is a Z dimension. Okay, so we can have multiple levels. Okay, Road to Tower, level 0. This is level -1. Pretty sure I have to do that. Because that's the only way I'm getting through here. Okay. Flying Snake. Moves towards Leaf. Killed by bumping. First to move on the same axis it's already facing. Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I figured out. We'll turn 90 degrees if it can't get closer, and it can safely cross bits. Yeah. So, that's all there really seems to be to it. Inspect wiring, mouse over. Sure, that works. Brick wall with window. Well, these monsters can see through walls, so that doesn't matter yet. Okay, we bump it, and it does its thing. No problem. Not super high security. Alright, pressure plate. And we have a ladder down. Right. Presumably another dungeon with a green key in it. Well, this doesn't look great, but we have a rock. Alright, and this maybe is why we didn't get a level clear, because that's not how this game works. You just have layers of the world, and we're now in layer -1. Given that there's a sky key, we're presumably going to be going up as well at some point. Okay, so we have our ladder up. 3 yellow keys to a green key. Okay, we're establishing a pattern. Hot coals. And bomb bug. Okay. Presumably if I wait here, I'll just die. Yeah. Okay, so go in here. Okay, so why did that work? Because one of them was facing me and the other was not. So the bottom one takes a turn to look at me. You guys do hit diagonally, right? Yes. Of course you do. That's what broke the wall, that other section. Natural cover. Okay. So tall grass is a thing. It is in fact called tall grass. So the only way I'm winning this one I need to get you out somehow. That's not looking good. No. I think a better path down here. Go up this way. No, we can't. Okay. There we go. Well. Okay, it just blows up automatically, even if it's not. Even if it's not facing me, the poles just kill it, and then it explodes. Okay, so what's actually going on here then? We have trapdoors over water. So I could have done something different. Do something different. So let's just get through here. And that also lets us get this bomb bug out, which we do have enough room. This. Now, that's great, we have another resource. I'm not entirely sure how to use it. Do I need this blown up? That is a thing I can do. Let's check if you blow up trapdoors. Not. So if we want to blow this up, that's how we do it. However, I don't think we need to, because you will just get out. Okay, no, you block the bomb bug. That's what we're going for here. Okay. Do that, we just die. Dead. That. Get away. Then the window actually does something. Bomb bugs look for us. Okay. Good room. This one shows off a lot of stuff, and we're already starting to get into puzzle territory. Only gonna get more complicated from here. And next. Runway. Okay, so we want you to hold down this, presumably. Okay, multiple mechanisms. And then we have you to help with blocking something, should we need to. So the problem here is I can't go down again. So I'm forced to do this, and I know this isn't going to work. I'm going to be off by one. So but you would do that. Can we do this a different way? Yes, we can get you this way. That gives us more time. Gives us infinite time, in fact. Okay. That was just because of turn order that worked out. Okay, we have another bomb bug. This one will blow up that. I can just do that whenever. I can get your attention whenever. However, the thing that I'm really looking for here is a way to kill you. And I'm pretty sure with these coals, I'm not getting you out, so I think it has to be you. But the goal is, in fact, not do that. So probably get a snake here. We do need to blow this up, though, which I guess is what you're for. Now, if we have a snake here, 2, 3, 4, 1, 5. Okay. Do this. Maybe go down a little bit more. I can't get away from you. What happens if I do this, though? Interesting. You can't see me either way. Well, we're still gonna leave you here. Now you see me. So if you're on the wall, either you're not able to walk off of a wall, or a door gives you height. One of those two things is true. But anyway, you are safe. No longer need you. There we go. Do these block line of sight? No. What are these? Lamppost. Makes sense. Okay. So all about line of sight in this place. Monster block A. Huh? Scary. Okay, that's as far as you can get. I guess this is probably relatively simple. Monster block is scary. We create a stepping stone using the monster block. And we have to kill the monster blocks in order to get inside, in order to get through the monster gate. Okay. So a pushable thing that counts as an enemy and also scares the bomb bugs. There's a bunch of interesting interactions with that. Okay, this setup immediately makes me think that the bomb bug can probably blow up and trigger this. Okay, so what's actually going on here? I'm gonna step here. And somehow, three monster blocks are going to have to carry you into going where I want. There is grass maybe that's the trick. If I do something like this. How does this work? See it. Okay. Just get those out of the way. Go one higher. We can see what's going on here. Oops. Running away, you're running away. From here. Still scared because you're in the grass and you can see it. Okay, and then you're just not going to move. Okay, let's do some more edge case testing. I like how the grass shapes itself around the block. That's a nice touch. You can see it. You would go... Three, 1, 2, 3. Turn order, maybe? This will tell me if it's proximity. Okay, it is proximity. So if multiple monster blocks could have an effect, proximity is the check, and then tie breaking is presumably turn order. Okay. Anyway. With that in mind, we don't necessarily have to use the grass. Because we can just use proximity. And if we only have one block at a time, this, this, this. And if I was just trying to solve the room as quickly as possible, I probably would have just done this right away, but I wanted to figure out some of the other mechanics. Scared, you're still scared, still scared. Blow up. However, we're not done. Now, I need to dispose of 3 of these. Well, I had access to that water, the one I wasn't sure about. Okay. Heated pool, what's going on here? Cattails, presumably a line of sight blocker. We can swim through, except that I don't think we can swim. I have checked that. Okay, so something has to go there. That's gonna have to be the beetle. So I think the only thing, okay, you're not scared. It's the only thing you can do, right? Okay. How do we deal with that? I guess we do this. Okay, and we do that while you're over there. Okay, also interesting that these outlines of the leaves, or the keys, just stay there. Ah, good to know. On room complete. Monster blocks do stay, just as push block. Okay, monster block. I guess B is the inert state. Pain, huh? Well, How do I want to deal with this? I think what I'm going to do is something like this. Okay, that happened faster than I was expecting. There we go. I wasn't sure if they were going to detonate one by one or if it was all going to happen in a single action, but that answered that question. Alright, final room, apparently, of this section. Five bomb bugs. 5... Okay, so I'm going through here. Then... there's a certain order that I want them in. Okay, this doesn't look like it'll be too bad. I probably just do... you first, which means... you're gonna be the furthest one, so let's put you into position first, because I need to come back. Alright. We will work backwards, and we'll see if this is good enough. See if that's good enough. Another dungeon done. Now, there's a part of me that wonders if there's a high score system in the game. Probably best to not think about it too much, because that sort of thing can really drag a playthrough down. Alright, what do you have to say about bomb bugs and monster blocks? Why are you new? Safely cross water, and safely rest over hot coals, does not interact with pressure plates. Okay, I like that. They don't actually tell you how they interact with new elements until you see the new element. And maybe even until you see them in the same room as a new element, I'm not sure. Advances toward leaf in orthogonal directions. Orthogonal is always kind of one of those funny words to me. Everybody knows the word diagonal, but a lot of people don't know the word orthogonal. It's just been my experience talking with people. Kind of funny. If a bomb bug is not facing leaf when it wants to advance, it turns towards him without moving. Yep. Does not bite. Okay, however, maybe that'll be relevant later. It doesn't bite because it just blows itself up instead. I guess that means you can step next to it and it won't. That's really what that means. Bomb bug primes when leaf gets below one tile, that is true. 3x3 area on the following turn. Explodes on hot coals if it doesn't move. Okay. Explosions destroy walls, crack walls, activate switches, kill other monsters, and chain reaction with other bomb bugs. Blocks can be pushed by explosions. I did not actually see that, so it's just telling me. Okay. I guess that's fair. So if I'm stuck in a room and I don't know what's going on, I can just check the journal to see what the interactions are, if there's any new things that I hadn't seen before. Bomb bug flees from monster block. If leaf and a monster block are both visible, fleeing takes priority regardless of distance. If multiple monster blocks can be seen at the same time, closer one takes priority. And if they're the same distance, doesn't say that, but the turn order also seems to matter. Unless there was a different tiebreaker. It could just be that the one that's, the top to bottom, the one that's higher up in the room, takes precedence. I'm just assuming it was last in turn order because that's what draw does, but You know, drawed assumptions could get me into trouble here. It might be something entirely different. Can be pushed, dies if left on hot coals for a turn, and dies in water, becoming a stepping stone. Yep. The monster block is a really cool, like really simple enemy, but I like what it means. Also, this is interesting. There's a room up here. So even though I don't see a path to it, maybe there's one up here, around. It still tells me that there is a room adjacent to the room that I've been in. I mean, I guess it did the same thing down here, too. Okay. Just blow up bomb bugs, I guess. Oh, we have a push block. Okay. Turns out, did you know that bomb bugs can, push blocks? Now, why I need this, I don't know. I'm going to assume to block line of sight. Let's just demonstrate. I'm pretty sure that this is not going to work, so if I do that, yeah. Okay. So as expected. So, brief spoiler, I guess, on how to solve that room, but that's fine. Tower Plaza. Okay, and since the tower was our goal, I guess this is telling me I'm probably done with the tutorial, and now I have the actual game proper. Overlook Point, Angry Eye Canyon. Tower of Destiny. Oh, we're not there yet. Oh, I guess, I guess, okay, the plaza goes to the tower. Block Hills. Slug Marsh. Statue Volcano. What is this? Waypoint. Oh. Okay, fast travel. Neat. Oh, that's probably a good spot to stop then. So it sounds like we have Angry Eyes, Slugs, statues, and blocks as 4 different puzzle types. And probably we need to do all 4 before getting into the Tower of Destiny. That's my guess. So next time, I will check out the Tower of Destiny and find out why I can't just go there first. I will see you then.